What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Software Development, building Apex Holdings Online. Today, we are working on the user interface and a couple of features. We only have a couple of features left in the entire system. We're basically done with the features. Do just have a couple more. Also, there's some further implementation that needs to be done for the payment process and a few other things. So, and then besides that, we have the user interface. And then a small list of other things we do need to do. So let's just get right into it. Have been working on functionality for weeks. And at this point, very satisfied with where we're at. We do have lots of stuff going on. Do you want to add more page tracking here? That should be very straightforward and simple. Just going to be some database manipulation, a little bit of PHP code, database access code, and that should be good to go. So let's pull up our Notion here since we're keeping track. Oh, continues Hawk. My first name is Hawk. Hawk Tula. With a Hawk Tula girl or whatever. Maybe me and her should have a podcast together. What do you think? She could meet Hawk, the OG. Oh. Okay, so, this is actually everything I want to work on, but I do need to put in the further validation and processes for the payment handling. Need to perfect that. Also, selection of the banner. Where is that at? I don't see it here. Select banner feature on admin config panel. I don't see it. I wonder if I did send an email to them. Let me pull up my email over here. Well, I'm just going to use my phone. Excuse me, guys. Let's go sent. Where's it at? Oh, I do need to add the ebooks. Did I put that in there? No, that's another feature. Facebook group, have I put that on here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Facebook is there. Trust protection strategies, Delaware. Let's put that on here. Little. He's interested in some legal stuff, I suppose. Gosh, this email is really long. Mission statement. Do need to have that. That's on there. So pretty much, this is a pretty good start. This Notion here. I wonder what I'm really missing. Maybe if I just look at this a little longer. So where's the UI work? Where do I have that here? UI work. Break up CSS. So I do have to go through my pages. That's going to be the first step on the user interface, is to break up my PHP into separate CSS files so I can just work on them independently. Let's change the price of his system, actually. $10,000, just a little much. 0.0825. Oh, wait. 0825. Update. Okay. Now, let's just add the banner management. Now, this is supposed to be very simple. Do need to... I wonder how long this is going to take. Now, let me guess. I think that to get the banner management working properly from start to finish right now is going to take 20 minutes. Let's start a timer. Let's see how wrong I am. I just wonder. Stopwatch, right? Okay, let's go. All right, starting the stopwatch. Okay. Now we do need to just add a table. Create new table. Number of columns. Okay, so it does need to be the path. Let's just hang on. Table name. This is going to be for banners. Let's just start with 4 columns. We will have an ID number. Yeah, it's fine. Cannot be null. Auto incrementing. Am I on the right page? Yes, I am. So let's do what it's going to be is going to be a the path. What we're doing is we're putting all the images, the banners, into a directory here. And here's banner. So what we want to do is just perhaps create a folder. I wonder, hang on, let me just analyze my... I do have uploads, so it's not going in uploads, okay? Because that's for him uploading his videos and whatever. Under images, that's okay. But yes, let's just break it down into a... This is going to be for banners. Create new folder. And then we're going to just move. Whoops. Can I just move you? Oh, that worked. And then... Now let's just upload all the banners. Well, I guess we should just upload. I wonder... I want to rename them all, too. Okay. So I'm going to just rename them here first before I upload them. So we're going to make a new folder here. Banners. I'm going to drag all the legit ones in here. Okay. Banner. All right, and then we'll just banner 2. Banner 3. Banner 4. Banner 5. How does this work here? Banner 6. Banner 7. Banner 8. Banner 9. I called this one Scammy Apex Banner. Well, let's see. Let's look how scammy it is. Did I really think this is scammy? I mean, this is not bad. It's kind of cool looking. I mean, I suppose it's a little glamorous or something, but it's all right. It's not scammy. What was I thinking? And then so we'll just, you know, do this deal. Why is this all caps? Okay. All right, let's consort with Claude here. So what we want to do is just make it so that index.php and all the pages actually pull the banner from the path of the banner from the entry in the database. So we want a varchar path, and then so if we have the path of it, that's all we need to access, right? Just enumerate them with an ID, do a path. I'm just trying to think. I suppose you can name them, but the name of it is in the path. Let's just start with these two for now, and then we will add more. We'll add more. Can I? Oh, it's freezing on me. What's happening? Oh, I'm locked out. No. Oh, permission denied everywhere. Yo. What's happening? I'm locked out of my system, bro. Do I want to go back in the database, right? So it's just the path and ID. Let's try. New. ID. Path. Path. Varchar 255 10. Auto increment. Should be good with that. Banners. Okay. Okay. I am going kind of slow right now. Just a slow start today. All right, let's see. Let's do index first, and then we'll just copy all our changes over. Okay, what I have done, let us find images. All right, now the source is actually now in banners. Then it's banner.jpg, right? Okay. Now, what I need to do is insert all the paths. Banners. Okay, here they are. How do I, let's actually bust this open. Banner.jpg. Whoa, what am I even doing right now? It's just banner, okay. Let's just look at the properties. Okay, it's a JPEG all capitals, and then this is JPEG lowercase, okay? That's okay. Just need to get the SQL, make SQL to insert these paths into my banners table. As you can see, they are all in images for banners / okay. Just using AI to generate my SQL. Now we have the perfect SQL statement, apparently. Let's try that. Let's look at our content. Whoa, did I insert it twice? Indeed I did. What happened here? We just banner. Oh, I misspelled Bamner. We got the whole Bamner in here. Let's edit this to banner. Is there any more Bamners in here? Okay, now we just need to update this. Okay. So now let's change the code on our PHP to reference. Okay, amazing. Okay, amazing. Now we have changed the code. Oh, I need to add another column to my table. I just realized. Check it out. We need to add a boolean tiny int. Okay. To enabled, or we can just call it active. And then bam. Okay, so we have updated the structure. Oh, and this needs to actually be default is 0 as defined. 0. So they just are automatically not active. Okay, and then we will just make our let's make a different banner active so that we can see the difference. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. He can make which one he wants active. Now we just need to implement this in the PHP. Okay, amazing. Now we have to change the code. Now we have to change the code to implement this new functionality. It actually displays the banner based off which one is enabled in the banners table. Go. I think that's all I need to tell it, right? So it should just change this code right here. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, here we go. And then it did. So let's... Is that every change? Okay. So then we can just roll out this update. Let's see. Are we going to be able to see a new banner on the index page? We would only have to update index here. Where's it at? Where's index? CRM system. Images. Nah. It's in the store, PHP, and then we're doing index. Okay. Wow, I'm actually kind of slow right now. Okay, let's see. If I just hit F5, is it going to show a new banner? Did not. Why? How is that possible? It should either just not show a banner or show a different one. I guess we could try to... Oh, I'm not in index. That's why. Okay, now it shows a different banner. Check it out. Amazing. Okay, now... Now we need to change every single index or every single PHP file that has a landing. So this is going to be dashboard, login, pane, even. Let's just navigate the site and see which files we have to reference. That's actually enough for now. Actually, now we need to make the banner get referenced in the same way for all our landing page, for all our, you know, basic navigation pages that are currently referencing the banner in the old way. Okay. Okay. So just make this new change for these multiple files. So it is now 13 minutes and 53 seconds, by the way. And I guessed it would take me 20 minutes, right, to get this done. So let's see. For dashboard, we need to do this. Apply. Okay, for login.php, we need to do this. Okay. Did it change anything else on login? No. For pane, we need to do this. Apply. This is almost going faster than I thought it would. You know what I mean? Like, it was a very basic update, very straightforward. You know, not very complex. The way we broke it down with the database. So, now let's just navigate the page. So we already did index. We have login done. Now we need to do contact. Okay, so okay, same for contact. And what other pages? We do have the login is done. Dashboard was done. Media Hub needs to be done. Media Hub. Leaderboards as well. Media Hub, leaderboards. And that's it, right? I mean, I guess register. Did I do register? Let's see, register. And register. And register. And then let's also see, I think I also have the maybe forgot password. Forgot password? Okay, now this doesn't even have the banner. I actually kind of like the forgot password like user interface right now. It's so basic. It is just this. There's no marketing, nothing. I kind of like how basic it is. I might leave that like this. So that's all the files. Guys, we're going to roll out these changes. And I'm actually going to pause the video. I'll be right back with you. I'm pausing the stopwatch too because I'm taking a short break. And I'm back, you guys. I just took myself a 5-minuter. So let's start the stopwatch. Bam, there we go. 6 minutes, 60 minutes, 10 seconds. Okay, so let's go back to cursor. Now, I haven't done any of these changes. I just took off. So Media Hub first, it says. So, bum, bum, bum. Oh, we can also play music, can't we? I'm picking up right where we left off. Okay, so for contact. Man, I am starting very slow today. I guess I haven't had my coffee. I slept in super late. I mean, I just got up like not that long ago. Like it's just, I was up so late last night. Had a great time with my sister. We were hanging out. She's a lot of fun. Register. We had this amazing whiskey actually last night. Register Apex Store. Hang on, that just did leaderboards again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, because I'm in the wrong file. Okay, register. Hello. Please work. I mean, I suppose I just have to go in and remove this section and replace it. That wasn't that hard. Look, I coded something myself. Okay, so make sure the database connection is available in the file at the top. Of course it is. I mean, did you even look at my code, Claude? So now we can just roll out this massive update. And it is massive in that I'm uploading all the files. And so I mean, it should just immediately work across all the site. There we go. Bam. Okay, now he has the this is hilarious, you guys. This is the scammy banner too that I thought that I had typed it as scammy. That's funny. Okay, so I actually like it now. Maybe I'm in a different mindset. Appears that way. So now we just need to make it so he can select the banner. So we're at 18 minutes 30 seconds. How fast can we get this done? I don't know. I have a feeling I'm not finishing this. So, okay, amazing. Now in new section below, video capacity management needs to be UI customization section. First subsection is banner selection. Now what it does is display thumbnails of banners in nice grid, centered and justified middle that when the user clicks on a thumbnail, brings up a new modal class. Please define completely new class to accommodate this. Make sure they are centered and justified middle. And what the user can do is press either confirm or cancel in the modal to update the active column to 1 for that banner. Here's the structure and content of the table again, by the way. I don't actually think Claude needs the structure of the table or the content. I'm not sure about that. It'd be interesting maybe to find out if I need to remind it. But to avoid that, of course, we're not going to take the chance. Hang on. Need to re-access the database. I keep getting locked out of the database. So we just crossed 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 seconds right now. You know, I always underestimate how long this takes me. And it's interesting because I thought I really could get this done in 20 minutes, right? Even considering all the factors. And so I wonder, you know, I wonder how. I think this prompt for Claude is really good, by the way. I think it's going to be able to implement this maybe even the first time around, since it's making discrete classes, and I, you know, required that. A lot of times we do get conflictions with some operations with the modals if you try to reuse classes and stuff, and it just doesn't work. Now, I wonder what kind of color it's using and all that. Hang on, whoa. All I did was create CSS. Okay, so I suppose I will put this CSS in. Okay, but all it did was make CSS. Yeah. So we need the pane. Okay. So please implement the rest of the code to handle all the functionality I just described. That is weird that it didn't do any PHP or anything. Did I even reference the pane PHP? I did. And the JavaScript, so it's unusual behavior. Maybe just a little broad in scope, perhaps. Update banner wants to make a discrete static I mean, I can just copy this HTML and that's fine. I like to apply it using the whatever. All right, here's the end of the. Here's the banner management. Create a PHP file called update banner, okay? Something tells me Claude is really missing out on something. I don't know, but I have a feeling. We missed something here. Just got that feeling. Wow, our JavaScript for the admin panel, 2136 lines of code. Okay, let's roll out this update. Let's see how wrong it is. Well, do you have to clear cache and cookies? Oh, and I didn't upload the CSS either. Well, my brain is, it's funny, I've been going really hard. My brain is not, on fire tonight, guys. I'm getting stuff done, actually pretty quick. But I just don't feel as like fast right now. I feel like I'm really slow in processing things. Whoa! Look how big these banners are. Okay, do they open the modal? Okay, all the banners are loading. What's this? Set as active banner preview? My lord. Okay, hang on, let's... Okay, Claude. Okay, hang on. Claude is... cursor is not working very well right now. Okay, none of the... Whenever I click the... you know, to implement a change, it doesn't work, right? So, really bad start. Okay, Claude, I have done these changes, and a lot of things are working. I can see the banners, but look how awful the page looks. The thumbnails are enormous, and when I click on them, I don't see a modal, just a broken thing at the bottom. Also, they're not centered or in a meaningful grid, like I said. Look. And then let's zoom in on what's happening here down at the bottom. Share this with Claude. I really hope it can analyze right now. I mean, I might even just postpone this development session just because the AI is not working. Not going to spend a lot of time coding stuff. I have other things I can do. So it wants to work on the CSS. See, it's not working. Okay? Here we go. That change went through. And all it wants to do is fix CSS. I mean, it's not even touching the JavaScript. Okay. That was a pretty decent, you know, implementation process. It's not working as well as it does sometimes. I don't know why cursor's so glitchy. So I just uploaded pane style to my root folder. Here it is. Let's see, pane style. We are going to... Now, with the CSS, when I work on the user interface specifically here in a few minutes, am going to be doing a lot of that code by hand personally. You know, a lot of it's going to be coming from the AI. You know, the majority of it will still be coming from the AI. But, you know, when it comes to styling, I am going to have to edit a lot of it myself at different times. You know, margins, things like that. You know, I'll be doing different things. So, okay, this looks a lot better. Whoa. Now it's working. Is it closing? Yes, the modal's functionality is great. Okay, does it work though? Let's set this as active. Okay, updated successfully. Now, it doesn't refresh on the page because it's not pulling the banner with Ajax, but if you navigate away, it does update for the whole site. Okay, time check, bam. Okay, we got this feature functional in 28 minutes and 58 seconds. So how far off was I on my time estimate, right? Okay. And I had a good sense of this. I had thought about this, you know, I had planned it out. I knew exactly what I was going to do when I sat down, right? So let's just do some brief analysis right here. Okay. I want to know. I want some further insight into you know. Okay, Claude, what percentage of 20 minutes is 28 minutes, 58 seconds? 28 minutes, 58 seconds. I wonder how accurate Claude is. Maybe like 100% accurate? I wonder what would happen if I asked Claude that. So 144%. So if I estimate I am done in 20 minutes and finish in 28:58, like, how far off am I when I estimate my completion times on average, if that's all the data? Obviously, I could multiply my estimate by 144.83%, but is there another way to analyze or look at it simply? So yeah. So basically, when I estimate that I'm going to finish something, it takes me 1.5 times longer than I think it will. That's a really easy way to look at it. So just add a 50%, take your estimate, add half of it, your adjusted time. Yeah. So that's what the AI said too, which is funny, by the way. Okay, so let's just fix this modal here. Okay, and we will just take a shot of the whole screen. Whoa. What did I just do? I just took a screenshot of all 4 of my monitors. Okay. Amazing. And now, Claude, the modal for the banner selection does need to fit the content, and the buttons need to be black and white and opposite when hovering, like all my other buttons, please. Also, it needs to be centered in the middle and justified centered top to bot, please. I'm going to put PLX because we're just plix. How annoying is that when people say like pleeks or PLX, like please help me? I actually love saying that, but I know it's annoying. But I'm okay with being annoying, obviously, right? You've been tuning in for a while now that you're actually listening to me ramble on this. All right. Let's wait so I can reply. See how well this works. Yeah, once again, cursor not working so well tonight. But I think it has to do with my computer. You know, I don't necessarily think that this is cursor's fault. I have installed so much stuff on this computer that I don't even really know what I'm doing. Trying to make it into a server, doing all these different things, changing paths, directories, all this stuff. Just insane amount of just software and just manipulation of, stuff I really shouldn't be messing with if I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, first attempt at getting a personal server online unsuccessful. Now this is too big, right? Maybe he does want it this big when he looks at it. But this is done, right? So actually, now that I'm actually done with this feature, maybe I should take my time. Maybe I should, it took me like 5 more minutes. So it's still time and a half, okay? At least. Multiply whatever I think it's going to take, and then multiply that by 1.5. So there is just always something that pops up. I actually think these banners are really cool. I mean, I understand that some of them might be off-putting, but personally, I like them. Okay, so that's done, right? Let's cross it off. Okay. What's next? I would think actually that breaking up the CSS. No. Let's validate payment. Hang on. Whoa, yeah. We want that to work. Okay, so how does this work? How do I have it working right now? If you register, let's okay, that doesn't have a um okay, yeah, okay. Now this is a user. Now users should not have access to the media hub, right? So that needs to be fixed. If they haven't paid. All right, so go to users, paid, right here. You can see I don't have my emails encrypted in the database, but I don't want to right now. He's not getting that right now. If he wants me to encrypt his emails, I will talk to him about it. I'll do that later on for an upgrade package. But okay, moving on. If the user is paid, I'm just looking for the nav bar for when they're inside the system. I forget. Is it user nav? Oh, okay, here it is. Okay, and then here's the media hub. Okay, what's the best way to do this? If they what do you think? And then next on the docket is making it so you can upload ebooks. For sure. He's gonna have to be able to manage them. Gonna have to do all that and delete them and all that. That's gonna take some time. I bet you that's gonna take me an hour and a half, maybe. So if I think it's gonna take me an hour and a half, it could take me 2 hours. Best estimate for me, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. Multiply that by 1.5. Okay, so what's half of an hour and 45 minutes? 50 minutes or something. I don't even know. 52 minutes and 50 seconds, or 30 seconds. So, almost a 3-hour project probably to make it so that he can, whatever we were just talking about. Okay, guys. How far into this recording are we? We are currently 42 minutes in. I feel successful. I'm going to clear my mind. I'm going to step away. I finished a feature. I feel good about that. We are looking into just implementing a few simple changes for payment validation. That is next on the docket. Let's update our notions so that we can prioritize that when we come back. And then we do need to add this functionality as well. So I'm going to prioritize further functionalities and features that we're adding. Okay, implement for ebooks. And then after the ebooks, I believe we are moving on to the CSS. We're going to break up our PHP files and we are going to make discrete CSS files for each of our PHP files. Maybe even one for the nav bars. So we can edit them and it will cascade the changes across the site. Let's just put a brief pause on this and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. I just, oh, yeah, I'm good. I just, took a break, actually went to the gas station, tried to play League with skill, but that didn't work. And so what I've been doing in my spare time, actually, is just creating a few more banners for my client. Do have about 20 banners now. Gonna go ahead and just upload the rest of them. Hang on, I have all the way through banner 9, right? Okay. And then let's just do banner 10 through 20. Just created some cool new ones. I will actually show you guys them real quick. I wonder if it's visible on the configuration pane. Okay, it is not. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's just refresh the banners. I have created more banners, 11 of them So, need SQL to add new banners into table. All right, let's bring us over to Claude. Bum, bum. Get a little carried away from my client here, you know, making him 1,000,000 banners, but you know, it's good for him to have some selection to start off with, and I think I made him extra, right? You know, let's just see if that refreshes the page. Okay, here we go. Now we have 1,000,000 more banners. This is uneven though, and I don't like that. So, we're gonna go ahead and make one more. Okay. Here is the. Okay, and then. Okay. And some silver bars. Okay. So I may not be the best at image generation, but my results here I'm really satisfied with. Love all of them. Can't wait for my client to see them. It's like a little gift. Okay, so we do have banner 21. And then we will just banner 21. Okay. And then do you need to add it to the table? Okay. Scale to add banner 21.jpg now too. Hang on, I can do this myself actually. I can just write my own little SQL. This is gonna be banner 21. Bam. Now this should just load. Yep, when it's coded correctly, it works. So here's the different banners, right? Here's one. I'm gonna show you all of them. Bump. Here's another one. I like that one. This one's really cool. This one's sick. I mean, these are all sick, right? I like that one. That one looks really professionally done. Not bad. All of these are... There's a lot going on. So... Alright. And then, okay, so we'll just do, we'll just do this one. Okay. So that's good. Now let's just go back to our Notion here. All right, I generated more banners. I'm done generating banners for him. I can always sit up later on and just do that instantly. Whoops. Hang on. Huh? There it goes. There it is. All right, there. All right, now we need to add a couple of zeros to input validation for shares amount. Well, let's do that. Let's go to reporting profits. Now, what I want to do is I just want to make it so that they can enter in. Well, you know, I may not actually change this. I told them I would. Okay, because this is... What number is this? Okay, that's 100 million. Do you think we should limit them to transacting 100 million shares each time? Like if you're selling Shiba Inu, like, okay, you can only sell 100 million. How much is 100 million Shiba Inu worth? Now, if his clients are trading $20,000 worth of Shiba Inu at a time, they can't do it, right? So now, what if I made it so people could submit 1 billion shares? How much would 1 billion shares of Shiba Inu cost right now?
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries. This is Arcade by Output. This thing has sounds, samples, instruments, effects, everything you could ever need all in one place. I remember a friend of mine.
Let's ask Anthropic.
To try it, and the moment I was like, oh, this is a game changer. And now I'm the one telling everybody about it. The sample quality is crazy, and you can literally customize everything. You can pitch it up, pitch it down, chop it, extend it.
All right, let's just look at the cost of SHIB here. 402764. Okay.
I feel like whether you're just getting started in music production or whether you're Grammy nominated, there's something in here for you. So if you're looking for a unique way to redefine your sound and just kind of add more dynamics to your composition, you gotta get Arcade. You can literally
whoa, so 1 billion. Okay, and how much is 100 million SHIB right now? Wait, what am I limiting? Okay, hang on. We looked at this. I wonder if my validation is actually at a reasonable amount. $27,640. Okay. So how much SHIB can you sell at a time? So you can sell 100 million SHIB. Is that right? I mean, how much SHIB do I have? I have $363 worth of SHIB, and I have 13 million. So 100 million would be around 9 times or 10 times as much as I have. So that would be $3,000. Okay. You must be making a mistake, because right now I have 13 million SHIB worth $362. So how much would 100 million SHIB be worth? I'm calculating the maximum amount that they can sell in SHIB on his platform. I want to know. So right now on his website, you can only trade up to $2,700 worth of SHIB. Okay. What should we limit it at? What's reasonable? Like $100,000 worth of SHIB? So yeah. I mean, if 50,000 or 100,000, I mean, you just pick an arbitrary number and stick to it, right? Like, you know, if they can sell $50,000 worth of SHIB, they can do that multiple times. I mean, guys, how many people actually have millions of dollars worth of SHIB or like small dollar cryptos? You know, I'm just trying to think in advance the capacity. I am going to take a short break from this. I want to analyze this a little further on my own time. I'm going to pause the video here. All right, guys, we are back. We're back. I took a little 10-minute there. So after further research, looks like for $80,000 worth of SHIB, would require $3 billion worth of SHIB. So 3 to 10 billion seems to be the sweet spot. So to keep it simple, I'm going to limit the amount of shares you can report in the profits to 10 billion. So right now it's at 100 million. So let's just pull up the JavaScript and the pane. Okay. No, this is the wrong page. We're on okay, we're at the report profits. So we are in the dashboard. Where's the dashboard at? There it is. And then there must be some sort of profit static file. Maybe where could it possibly be? I don't see one. Submit profit. There it is. Submit profit. Okay. Okay, amazing. So we currently have it coded so when the user enters in the amount of shares to sell in the modal, it limits them to 100 million shares and then 8 decimals, which is working perfectly. However, we need to make it so on the left side of the decimal, the limit is 100 billion instead of 100 million. Now, is that what I initially wanted to do? We have 3 billion SHIB for $80,000. No, I wanted to do 10 billion. Okay. So 10 billion is about 3 times that amount. So we're talking 200 and, or sorry, what's 3 times 80? Yeah, 240,000. Yeah. $240,000. Now, his clients can sell up to $240,000 worth of these kind of low, dollar amount crypto. So that seems to be the limit. That seems acceptable. We limited at 10 billion from now on. That seems perfectly great. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Seems like a long-term solution, right? If they do have to, do multiple transactions, they can. Nothing's stopping them from that. Okay. First in dashboard PHP, update the share quantity. All right. Apply. Okay, so then in submit profit PHP, update the validation check. Where's submit profit? There it is. Apply. Yeah. So this validation actually should be unnecessary since the HTML is limited, but if they somehow preloaded form data by visiting this page, this JavaScript would keep them from submitting it. So I suppose actually still necessary because I think it is possible to populate this form specifically with preloaded form data if you know what you're doing. All right, so all we did was update some PHP and JavaScript. I suppose we should just roll out these changes. Incremental change, guys. Incremental change. Little steps, little upgrades, little improvements at a time. That's all you can do, right? If you try and do massive changes at a time, you bite off more than you can chew, and you experience difficulties. Create more time and effort for yourself unnecessarily. It's not the way to do it. Okay. All right, here we go back. Report. So it should let me put in 10 billion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it's because I didn't clear my, Whoa. Now, how's that possible? Hang on, what's this number? That's 10 billion, isn't it? Is 1 billion. Okay, what on earth? Hang on. Let's go back to all right, and submit profit dashboard. Okay, so I can put 1 billion in the calculator, but the main modal for report trading profits still limiting to 100 million. So fix both of these. They need to handle 10 billion at max. Why are you using 9999 or whatever? Yeah. Calling out Claude here. All right, I'm putting on break, waiting for this to resolve. Okay. I don't know if my microphone was working the last time I was here, but we do have some changes here. Huh? Claude, you're not being helpful at all. Claude, you're not being helpful at all. I referenced 2 files and you didn't even update the HTML, right? I thought you had to do that. And the PHP, and you didn't even mention which file to update the JavaScript in. Gosh. Dude, Claude is off it tonight. Like, or Cursor is. Okay. Okay, and then in submit profit. Where's submit profit at? I can never find it. There it is.
This is Roberto. Hey there. Roberto is an over-the-road trucker who takes his business.
Oh, nope, wrong.
Sure do. Roberto traded up to serious commercial insurance from Geico, all for seriously low rates. Hey, this is a Geico ad.
Okay.
Can be an ad with a catchphrase? Absolutely not.
So now we can just update our PHP files here.
Trade up to serious commercial insurance with Geico.
Interesting how slow my computer is. But we're upgrading it soon, okay? All right, now let's try 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yes, now is the decimals 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, did we mess anything else up? Let's see. It doesn't appear like it. So what about the calculator? 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the calculator's not working. What on earth? Do I have a calculator file? No, I don't. Okay, appears we've fixed the main modal, but now in the calculator, I cannot enter in 10. For each row. It won't let me. Okay. What's going on? Claude is just, or Cursor just not doing it. All right, let's try. That was updating dashboard. Okay. Now we're just testing the calculator. 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, can we enter in? Ah, it automatically changes it. Perfect. Are you guys seeing that? Look at this validation process. Amazing. Now, what happens if you add more than you're allowed to in the calculator? It will not let you. Okay, now what if you in the calculator? So let's 5 billion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 0. Okay. Use this. It does not let you. Interesting. Now that should work. Okay, let's fix that with the okay, now for some reason when I enter in the calculator a total of 5 billion shares here, then 5 billion there, and then 0 in third row, when I click use this result, it's not able to. Can you determine why? It's not able to put 10 billion in the report trading profits modal of amount of shares to sell as it should. Can you determine why? Okay, I'll bring you over to Claude or Cursor. Okay. Okay, we updated dashboard. I am eating some rice right now, by the way, guys, with some Cajun spice. It's really good. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, $1. Oops, $1. Add row. 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Use this result. Nice. Okay. Rice is so good with the right spice. Delicious. Okay. Now that's really good. Okay. So we have actually completed that off of our sprint. Add a couple of zeros. And we did just that. Okay. Now we need further validation and processes for payment handling. Okay. Now, how's that gonna work? First, let's clear up our workspace here a little bit. These Chrome tabs do get ridiculous. Okay. Okay. All right. I know I take a lot of breaks, but I'm going to step away for just a second before we implement this next feature. I'm going to think about it for a second before I just talk on and do the wrong stuff. What is up? What is up? We are back. So I didn't even think at all about what I was going to do. Like I said I was going to, which actually may be a good thing. Further validation and process payment handling. Okay. Let's open up the database. Here's the users table. Here's the paid column. Okay, let's just debug this step by step, okay? First of all, All right. I got it. Okay, first of all, if you...
When we come to the table, it's what we all bring that matters.
Okay, first of all, unless you're paid, you shouldn't see the Media Hub. Let's just do that. Support. Okay. And then... okay, so this account hasn't paid, so it shouldn't be seeing the Media Hub, right? What's the best way to implement this, right? I could just make it so the tab doesn't appear if they haven't paid. Maybe the simplest way to handle this, okay? And then I could also make it so the Media Hub appears, but that when you go here, when you try to click on the video, I could make it so that it doesn't load unless you've paid. And then instead, it just brings up a modal that says to access our content, you must pay. That seems like a more professional way to do it, a little bit more complex, a little bit broader in scope. Let's just consider this. I could also make it so that instead, if they haven't paid, instead of the modal appearing that has all the content, it just says to unlock access to our content, you must pay for your lifetime subscription. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to make it so that they can open up Media Hub, and then instead of just not clicking on it, but instead of just showing it at all, but it does, you know, hang on. All right, I know what I'm going to do. So this is Media Hub, okay. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. And then, do we have styling for this? Yes, we do. Okay. Style. Okay. Okay, so if the value of the paid column in the users table is 0, then when clicking on the video to load it, whether it's the all videos section or the featured video section, then instead of loading the modal with the video, it brings up a modal that says, with its own discrete class name and CSS, to avoid overlap. To avoid overlap with centered justification middle, of course, that says to unlock access to our content, please purchase first your lifetime subscription. Here. And then they can click purchase, and it takes them to index.php and opens the modal to purchase automatically to get them started. If they press cancel, it just closes the modal. Here's the content of the users table, by the way, for reference. Please help me implement in the proper files. Bop, bop, bop. Not a bad prompt. Not bad. Should be able to get a lot done with that. I think this is the best way to do it, because that way all the time that he spends customizing the thumbnail and doing all that pays off, right? They can see all the work he's done on the videos, so that it prompts them to pay, right? You know, they can actually get a glimpse of It wants to modify dashboard? Hang on, dude. Okay. Okay. No. We are on Media Hub, first of all, Claude. Not wanting to work tonight. And then I reference style, okay? Okay, Claude, you completely misunderstood, okay? Please analyze the files I'm referencing and update those, okay? Wow. Here. Okay, and then here's the content of the users table. Wow, guys. Oh, wow, you want to modify the... Okay, so it's going to just do this here. All right.
First up, we've got shape video masks. You can use different shapes to create completely different vibes and aesthetics.
Okay.
Or you can create your own graphic. I use the
Gotta wait till it finishes generating before I can apply any changes. Okay, this time it got the complete change, okay? This seems pretty small in scope. And I'm hopeful, actually. So let's... Whoa, we added all this CSS. Added a JavaScript function and put in the HTML. Okay, so it just did all the changes, correct? Here's the JavaScript, here's the CSS, and then it wants to update the index. Okay, so do all that, and then apply these changes to index. Okay, here we go. Let's save these changes. We did only change PHP files there. All right, here we go. Okay, and I know this person hasn't paid. So just wait for the files to load before I test. And we should be good. Oh, it loaded the video. That's not good. Am I in the wrong account? Okay. What account am I in? Mistakes were made? What could possibly be happening here? It's still loading the videos. Is there an error happening in the error log? No. Yeah, Claude. Okay, let's go back to Claude. Let's see. Okay, let's try that. This is the Media Hub. Here we go. Let's try this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I can't close out of the modal now, though. Oh, well, hang on.
So, project management.
No, work management. Any type of work, any kind of business at every scale. Marketing, sales, ops, HR, retail, media, manufacturing, anything work related.
So what does it actually do?
You can store files or set deadlines, create
And remove the X from the top right of modal for payment in Media Hub.
super flexible. You don't fit Monday.com. Monday.com fits
Needs to be changed.
the workflow once and smooth sailing ever after.
But setting up a new software takes forever.
Actually, it's so simple and intuitive, you can onboard an entire company in a blink of an eye.
You have an answer for everything, huh? So, how do I get Monday.com?
Okay, and then it wants to update Media Hub here.
That makes sense.
Okay, here it just is removing that. Okay. Also, the buttons in payment modal need to be same style as buttons across entire site. Same width, also centered, justified, middle on separate rows in modal, right? Okay. And then what else? This is a great implementation of this. Okay, Media Hub. Let's apply changes here. Okay. Already updated. Okay, here we go. Okay, that works better. Now, if I have logged into a paid account, does it load the video? Yes, it does. Now, I wonder if you can hack this system, okay? I wonder how easy it is to just, hack whatever I just made, right? I don't think it's that easy, first of all, because we have SQL sanitation across the entire site, okay? So, unless you really know what you're doing, you should not be able to easily modify the database or read it, right? We have taken the time to analyze each field separately. And so I'm not too concerned, right? Is it possible somebody can hack this? Yes, totally, dude. It's almost impossible that it's not possible, right? How easy is it, though? I'm not educated enough in security, pen testing, anything like that to be able to estimate, but from what I do know, I'm guessing it's pretty difficult. I have not just given it to them on a silver platter, like, please hack me, in a way, okay? To an expert, of course I have, but, this is, even the UI is acceptable here, so. Okay, so let's just further test the payment process here. Okay, so let's just go in here, purchase. Okay, now, okay, amazing. Now, when I click the purchase button, it does kick me to index.php, but it's not loading the modal immediately from the secure access now button for some reason. I thought we implemented that code. I thought we did. I wonder if you could generate a token to use the token to indicate, whatever, the session or whatever. And do it that way. I'm sure there's lots of ways you could do this. All right, let's see. Find this code and replace it with this. Okay. Well, that is what we have done. So we're updating index.php. Excuse me. Whoa, hang on. Log in. Media Hub. Purchase. Okay. Amazing. Okay, amazing. Amazing. And if in the event the way they get to this modal is by doing that specific process, I do want the modal instead to say in the title at top, log in again to continue purchase. Okay. And also for that specific modal where it says login, hang on, what's it say? Exit. What does it say? Login to continue? To continue, or the alternate title. Both need to be centered and sectionalized with some nice inset, box shadow, and border radius. Okay. So just a little bit of styling. Okay, here we go. Index. Gonna update index here. And then add this JavaScript to handle the conditional title. I wonder how they're doing. It's a DOM content load. Okay. Interesting. This DOM is very useful, apparently. So then we're going to implement these CSS and wrap this up here. Do have to do some more payment validation, okay? Let's go ahead and get this going. Okay. That is all updates on index. Whoa, hello. Okay. Whoops, that's leaderboards. No. Okay, index. Okay, here we go. What am I even testing for right now? Huh? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. Now, let's go to the Media Hub. Here we go. Purchase. Okay, log in again to purchase. It worked. Okay. Now what happens if I click again, it just says log in again. Okay. Log in to continue. Amazing. You navigate away, it reverts. Okay, so let's actually log in with the non-paid account again. I thought I noticed something there. Okay, here we go. Oh, Media Hub. Purchase. Log in again. Okay, it's all lowercase. This doesn't look nice, does it? Why does this look bad? Should this be all capitalized? Oops, we're gonna just prompt Claude on the UI a little bit here because this is unacceptable. Log in again to purchase looks really bad. Okay, so, and then update the JavaScript. Did I even do this? By the way, cursor seems to be working much better. Whatever's happening now, it has how is it that the software just improves randomly as you're working it, you know, or degrades? Sometimes you go down these long rabbit holes where it just spirals down worse and worse and worse the longer you continue to use it. It's kind of a mystery to me. I wonder what is exactly happening that it okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, what happened there? Okay, hang on. Media Hub. Log in again to purchase. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. What is happening? Hang on. Okay. Purchase. Okay, yeah. Log in again. Okay, now it's loading. Okay, here we go. Let's work with Claude a little bit. Style, not CSS. Okay. Oh, I need a sip of my coffee here. Ramping this up. It is past midnight. Oh my gosh, it's 1:30 a.m. Got to work at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Blech. 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 Here's Blech. Blech. Just drank a bunch of coffee grounds. Blech. What on earth? It's like filling your mouth with dirt. Blech. Okay. Well, that was manly. All right, let's see. Here we have the complete purchase modal. Love it, but hang on. Here we got the blah blah blah. We complete purchase modal. Love it, but button does need to be black. Also, we need like nice SSL cert, security, and image, and stripe image. You know, displayed here so people know it's stripe. UI needs to be enhanced particularly here. Also need to include the screenshot. Okay, pausing, coming right back in a minute or two. Okay, guys, we are back. Welcome and thanks for watching. So, let's enhance the payment modal UI to look more professional and trustworthy. All right, so that's a look at what it is now. Let's zoom in on that for you. This is supposed to be a significant upgrade. Also, when I zoom in, it goes off screen and I can't, oh, here you can scroll. Can I scroll I can't, whoa. Okay, so the position is absolute or something. Let's see. Index. Okay. Also, add these payments to the modal HTML structure. Okay. Now let's see if this site looks any less scammy. What do you think? Do you think it will look less like a scam? Let's see. I don't even remember how to access this. How do you do this? What am I trying to test right now? Oh yeah. if you try to pay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Powered by Stripe. You'll need to add these security badges images to your project. Stripe badge, PNG, all these. Place them in a directory file like this. Okay, this will make the payment button black and add subtle hover effects. 256-bit SSL encrypted payment. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know what's happening here. Card, Klarna. What is this? Cash App Pay? Weird. Yo, he can take money with Cash App. That's hilarious. How do you do this, you guys? Well, I have to grab. Let's grab this stripe badge.png black. Okay, this one has a. I like the look of this one. This one seems to be the best. CRM system, images, new folder, security. Bam. And so this is going to be called stripe badge.png. Okay, now we need an SSL badge.png. This is all it takes to make your website less scammy, right, guys? Which is the most appropriate SSL? Maybe this one right here? I don't know. How about this little badge? What do you guys think? This gold badge? Yeah. Oh, this other gold badge looks nice. Look at this one. Nah, that sucks. I think this gold badge is actually the best. Hang on. Let's just grab this. What's this called? SSL badge. Oh my gosh. I'm saving it as a JPEG. What's happening here? Oh, shown folder. Okay, no, it's overriding the JPEG file extension when I actually type the extension in manually. Interesting. And so now we need Norton badge.php, but I don't have Norton. Do I have to have Norton to say this? Okay, but I don't actually have Norton. Is that easy and free to implement? Or does it come with Stripe? So I can advertise it reasonably. Just validating that. I'm not going to say it has Norton if it doesn't. That's a scam. I apologize for suggesting the Norton badge. The Norton is actually a paid security service. You shouldn't display their badge unless you're specifically using their services. Well, thanks. Hilarious. Let's see. Is it just removing the badge? Okay. All right. So now, what's the other? Now I need powered by Stripe PNG. Let's grab that. A little redundant, but we'll include it. Oh, and it's not redundant. Look how good that is. Okay, so just bring that up. This is a. I mean, I kind of like this one. Let's see what's happening in the modal here. See how it compares. Oops. Okay. So now powered by Stripe at the bottom would have. What would be best? I don't know if I like any of these truly. This one looks good. Maybe with a little border radius. What do you guys think about that? Oh, I can't see it. Huh? What happened? Oh. Can't see it. All of these kind of not super enthused about, guys. I mean, I do like maybe this. I suppose this may be okay. Maybe the colored ones actually might make the most sense here. Let's look. Let's look at the modal. See, these are colored. What do you guys think? Colored or black? Or maybe even gray? This might be reasonable. And actually, that could look pretty sleek. I'm going to go with this for now. Yeah, this is powered. This, I mean, this, I don't know if I'm making the right decision here. But, we're going to find out, actually. Let's see, images. Oops. Security. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Ah. Okay, we need to make it so that, perfect, okay. Okay. Okay, and and we do need to make it so that if the user clicks outside of the login to continue modal, it does not close the modal. They would have to click the X. Okay, let's do that because this is bad. You know, if they're trying to purchase, we don't want to just stop the purchase by making it so they just click out of the modal and have problems even doing it. It's so easy to close this modal right now. It's not acceptable. We need to just change that so I can proceed. Also did roll out some massive changes. So let's see if we have the proper everything now. Secure access. What mistakes did I make? Let's find out. Okay, so now it's not closing. Does the X close it? Yes, it does. Perfect. That's fixed. Complete purchase. Now, this looks awful. Right? Let me show you. Does this look really awful? Okay, now it's not scrolling. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now the modal doesn't scroll with the screen when I scroll the bar on the web page. Can you fix? Is it like absolute position right now or something? Can you tell me and also implement proper change? Also, can you make it like 10% wider? Also justify the also make the SSL PNG next to the powered by above the powered by Stripe logo on its own row, and remove the Stripe PNG, not the powered by Stripe one, of course. Okay, what else do I need to change? So when trying to log in, okay, also when clicking off this modal needs to not close it. They have to click the X. Also on the complete purchase modal, when clicking off of it cannot close. They need to click the X. Let's try that. Let's see if it implements all these changes. You know, a list of maybe 4 or 5 changes, but should be able to accommodate. It is absolute. I knew it, dude. I knew it. Let's verify. Let's see if I was right.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the crispy chicken
I don't see a
zesty pickle. It's savory.
I don't see an absolute property here, so I may have been wrong.
Real customers
Well, it says position relative.
Roaming charge? No thanks. With Olafly Unlimited Data eSIM, I'm set up with 200 destinations in 5 minutes.
Not sure exactly what's happening here. Not sure if it's accommodating. Not confident here. We did just only update index. Let's try. Home. Go to 100%. Secure access. Now. Test. Whoa. Username not found. How is this possible? Oh, because I have a space in there. Weird. Okay, I suppose it's a little wider. And now it is scrolling with the... Okay. Okay. Also, it's not exactly in center of screen vertically. Can you tell why? It seems to be a little below the complete purchase modal. Okay, and then also, what about just the login modal? See, the login modal is definitely in the middle. It's the complete purchase modal that is not. Okay. We need to just complete the validation. There's a couple more branches here. There's a couple more logical steps that can happen as far as, for example, what if somebody tries to log in the purchase modal with a already paid account? In fact, I'm going to write that down on Notion because I have to address that. If log in to pay with already paid account, should kick to dashboard and remind them that subscription is lifetime with modal. Okay. Man, I'm obsessed with modals. I love me some modal action, bro. And if you don't know, which I'm sure if you're watching at this point, you may, but I'll just remind you that, of course, the modal is just the white, you know, kind of like while you're in a system, like it's like another, even almost a system that pops up, right? Like another interface. Kind of beautiful. Love it. You can customize them. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff, which I haven't even started doing. Excuse me. So, Claude is crashing, right? It's not generating. So, in order to fix this, we can, of course, just save our progress. And then try this one more time. All right, guys, it's almost 2 a.m. I am going to have to stop this eventually. 2 hours into a development session on the clock. And then as far as the bird flies, I've been doing this maybe 3 hours, perhaps longer. It's due to breaks, and I think I ate dinner at one point or did something else. Tried to play League for a while. That didn't work out, so... All right, so we're back in index, right? And then we want to just implement these changes. So... Okay, this is a very simple change. Just a slight CSS modification, and that is it. Okay. Oh, dude, it may change the position to fix, though. Okay, let's see. Away from relative, I suppose. All right, let's try this. Secure access. Whoa, awful. Whoa, awful, awful. Reback. Yo, 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 yo.
If you're a small business owner looking to make an impact into a quick workspace beyond the numbers, helping you to grow your business, just like it's helping Noel keep the lit bar the right way.
Okay, wrong modal, by the way. Okay, let's just actually update index here. Hopefully I reverted properly. Okay. Let's go back. Yep. Also, in the same complete purchase modal, the title should have nice inset box shadow and be centered, by the way. I apologize for the confusion. You're right. Oh, I wonder. Okay. Updated index there. I wonder. Well, it modified the right modal that time. And that's awful. What happened here? Position, fixed. This should be relative. This should be... Dude. Margin top should be 50%. Margin bottom should be 50%. Should be that simple. You know, this is why I say that I'm going to have to do a lot of the code of the CSS, because Claude is just not good at CSS, and neither am I, apparently. What's happening here? Whoa, this has a transform built in. Hang on. Didn't notice that. Yeah. So, Claude just did it completely wrong on the, Let's inspect this. Hang on. I'm clearly changing the wrong CSS here or something. Hang on, what happens if I just remove the margin top and bottom? Okay, so if I just remove these margins, it's fine. Actually, if I leave the margin bot 50%, it's fine. So let's just remove the margin top. I wonder why that's the case. You know, I apparently am lacking some understanding in the CSS department there. Did, by the way, take an entire single class in college on CSS alone. So I'm definitely equipped to modify it, but gonna have to bang my head against it a couple times. Hey, this seems to be closer to the center, but it's not, right? What happens if we remove this margin here? I wish you could modify these values. Can you? 25? Can you not? 10%. Deploy changes. Should I refresh the page? Why can't I just edit the HTML on a page with this? Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing because of the sorry, excuse me. Okay. Okay, actually now the modal is very close to being in center. The login payment modal content, but still a little below due to vertical size of modal. A modal. What's the best way to get it exactly centered vertically? All right, it's 2 a.m. now, guys. Okay, it's saying to do this. I'm not confident this is a good change. Let's see how far off it is, right? This looks awful, I bet. Okay, see? That's awful. Hang on, let's see. Inspect. Now that looks very close to the center. Okay. Top 45%. Maybe, what do you guys think? Maybe top 20%? I'm thinking like 20. I mean, I guess this just has to be manually adjusted. I don't know the best percentage way to do this using margin or something. I thought margin would work, honestly, guys. But that was apparently a mistake. All right, this is actually pretty close. Right? Look at that. Right? Look at that beautiful. Okay, so now don't want to get too caught up in this. Now, wait, hang on, let's see. Let's see, log in. No. Let's go back. All right, secure access now. Now we're going to log in to pay with an account that's already paid. All right. Now, this would be easy to change. If I try to log in with an account who is already paid in the secure access now, log in to continue modal, it should take me to the dashboard, log me in, and then come up with a special modal in the center of screen with same styling for black buttons that says confirm in button, and in text it says thank you for logging in. You just tried to purchase access as a premium member in our database already. Your subscription is a lifetime access. And we will not accept further payment. Okay, so we need to reference dashboard. SRM, here we go. And I'll bring you guys over to Claude. We are making his system very robust, right? And sensible. Why is it updating index? No. You are not understanding what I'm saying. Hello. And I wish I could reject these changes. Where are they at? This is awful. None of these changes are desirable. They're in the wrong file, okay? So, hello, Claude. Dashboard. Style. Wait. You tried to implement changes in wrong file, I think. Okay, please analyze here. We need changes across index and dashboard, right?
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every single month. And here's how you can get a cut of it. My name is Charlotte Nicholson, and we help everyday people grow their income.
Okay, now it's saying I have a login static file. So where's that at? Login.php is a single file. How about check login.php? Check login. I mean, I have this check login.php file. Is that it? I love AI, guys. This is awesome. Yes, we need to modify this to handle this case. Okay, I hope this doesn't create any system bugs. And I'm glad that it only changed this file. Oh, no. Make sure your login form in index.php is sending the from purchase flag when the login is initiated from this. Okay. A lot of code just to address these changes. Just try to modify the wrong file. No. Let's just pull up a notepad here. We're gonna grab this. Okay, new, and then put this down here. Here's the JavaScript. Okay. Let's just grab this. Okay, these are the changes for check login. Okay. Help me implement this here, please. Oh. Okay. So that's been updated. So now in my index PHP, we need to update this. All right, let's reference index. Okay. Help me implement this change to handle the special case. Can you see? What have we changed? We've changed PHP files, and that's it, right? And maybe some CSS in the PHPs. I think that's it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's roll out this change. Whoa. Hang on. This is not right. Okay, I'm just reiterating here because I want to avoid changing a whole bunch of code not supposed to. Yeah, I guess Claude like completely lost track of what we're supposed to do here since I opened up a new chat. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't change as many lines of code. It's a little more verbose. Okay, there we go. This looks like a proper change here. Okay. We're going to implement this. And then update. Index got updated. So did check login. Okay. This might be the last thing I do tonight. And then I'm going to switch over to recording legal items. So let's go home. Secure access now. Now let's log in with somebody that's already paid. Oh. Oh, did I update dashboard.php? I guess I didn't. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Chill. All right, yeah. Exit. All right, let's secure access again. Okay, I am purchased on this account. No modal. No modal. Okay, no modal, no modal. Now let's try and purchase with a non-purchased account. Whoa, okay. Now, lots of testing to be done there, but or maybe not really that much. I think it works, but this is not working right, so let's just update Claude here. Okay, and Claude, amazing. Now, when I log in to pay with an account that is already paid, the modal I have described to you in previous chat is not popping up in dashboard.php with that pertinent message. Let us see. I'm glad it grabbed my message from the previous chat, even though I had closed that one out. I think that's impressive. Even though Claude overall tonight hasn't been amazing, I'd say overall it's been like 70-75% of where I wanted at, maybe around there. But so that was a change for a dashboard that already has it. Then make sure the JavaScript functions are properly defined. I see no changes. Okay, here's some CSS. check login.php, apply. Okay, that didn't do anything. Let's see if updating dashboard here changes it. We'll see. That's not it. Yeah, not working. They do need to be able to use this. Hang on. Is there an error in the error log?
Are you struggling with missing teeth or even having to endure painful
Hang on. Where am I?
tirelessly scour the
Okay, so check login, apply changes.
We'll look no further because Nubia has a permanent sleep
No changes.
get you taken care of in just
What about index?
hours. Nubia has been named Dental Implant Restoration Company of the Year 2024 as recognized by Health
Whoa.
Review and backed by over 18,000 five-star reviews and hundreds of documented case studies. Using
That's not good.
Nubia gives you
No changes here.
just 24 hours, a process that can take up to 10 plus months with other providers.
The ability for Nubia to offer patients their permanent
I don't know why it keeps trying to change that.
fantastic. Patients don't have
And then in dashboard PHP,
a temporary phase. They get their smiles
maybe look for some changes.
teeth in 24 hours.
At Nubia, there's no need for temporary teeth. You'll walk out with a strong permanent
Okay.
smile that only took you 24 hours. So what are you waiting for?
Here's the HTML, but it's already in there. So look, all we changed was dashboard again. Let's try.
Are those the famous cookies used to take to training camp? Oh, yeah. They're Toll House. Polo? I told you.
Up. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Wrong account. Damn, it just logged me in and didn't give me the modal, you guys. I could use ChatGPT to solve this, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna pause it, come back, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. So, had my headphones off for a second, I guess. I don't even know where we're at. A lot of tabs open on Chrome for sure. Just took maybe 5-10 minutes. What do you guys think? If login to pay should kick to the dashboard. Okay, so we're at the okay, let's just bust this out. Hang on, I got some energy here. My brain's working. We're gonna open up the advanced reasoning. Hello, so on this page, what is going on index in the modal? If the user logs in with account that is already paid, it does kick them to dashboard board.php properly, but for some reason is not loading the modal with the amazing message. What are we looking for? You know, we have already coded that reminds the user of their lifetime subscription. Simple problem here is that I don't know, either we aren't keeping track of the session properly, which I don't know if that's the issue at all, actually. at all. Or something else maybe in the JavaScript or I don't know. It's not carrying over properly. Here's the 3 related files, I suppose, or maybe 4 if you want to look at the referenced CSS file for conflicts, but I think the modal is unique. Okay, so we will include dashboard.php, dashboard.php, check login.php, check login.php. Okay, and then we have also our CSS, style.css for reference, and then of course, did we include index.php, index.php, where the modal is that they sign in with existing paid account, as you can see. Where they could sign in during payment process, and we need to handle that case. Okay, that's a lot of code. Let's get the big brain going. Let's pause. Okay, let's take a look. All right, let's just copy and paste this all into Claude. Okay, this is in the check login. In check login, change this line. Okay, hang on. Check login. Let's give Claude all of this information. And I bet you Claude can easily digest this. This is so verbose and exact, right? So, no problem, right? Should only be changing 1 line of code, right? I wonder why it generates the whole code when it's just changing 1 line, right? I think it actually does that to keep it from changing multiple lines. If it doesn't have it, maybe it won't. I don't know. It's not very efficient, right? So this is check login. If this works, we are ending this development session. We've implemented the features required to further manage the user interface, necessary features for core functionality of the website. If I counted up the exact number of features we implemented tonight, you could break it down into many steps, but it should be something like 4 or 5 with a total of 20 to 25 sub features, right? Things like the redirects, the handling special cases, things like that. The paid process on both elements of the videos, all those things. So, so let's log in with an account that's not paid. Okay. Now, let's log in. This transform is causing it to move when it goes. I have to fix that. Thank you for logging in. You just tried to purchase access as a premium member in our database already. Your subscription is a lifetime access, and we will not accept further payment. Fixed. Done. This needs to be fixed. Premium member notice needs to be centered. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys my work in the IDE. I'm sorry. I was just trying to find the CSS here because got lost for a second, but it's saying in dashboard to add this. Now, is this not in here already? Well, I don't see what else needs to be changed, but maybe. Hello? Do you want to work? Well, I think it does have that structure, so we'll just go back to dashboard and well, we'll just go back to our our hosting website and okay, and then we do need to make it so that the profits reporting does not work for non-paid users. Okay, profit reporting does not work for non-paid users. Okay, so if login should kick to the dashboard and remind them. Done. So, oops. Let's just put this in the bottom. Oops. Let's properly clip it. For some reason, when I'm cutting things, it is if I click cut twice, it clears it on the clipboard, and I have a blank value saved to my clipboard. So further validation and processes for payment handling does need to be addressed, right? We do need to just make sure and complete our validation on process payment handling. Perhaps a little bit of UI work on that. But we could obviously offload that to when we focus on the UI here in our next development session, even though we did have some UI focus work this time around. You know what, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this session. You guys clearly love the nerdiness of the whatever is going on here. If you have watched all the way to this point, thanks so much for tuning in. We can learn a lot here. Maybe some of our sessions will be more focused on learning instead of me actually trying to take things to production is the goal here. Could make my videos more entertaining, could talk about what I'm doing, could teach you guys what I know. And I would try to maybe even research things I don't know, which I do, and you've caught me doing that during these videos. And then, of course, as a developer here, even things I do know, I do have to reference them, okay? And sometimes it is best when talking to AI to act like you really don't know, to get a broader picture. Because, sometimes you don't, right? You have to think. Maybe your brain's not working that well. And then maybe maybe I could increase how much I know, right? Could further understand languages. AI does solve the problem of not knowing the verbose lexicon involved in these different languages completely by memorization. Maybe we could do some memorization sessions where we memorize different functions and relationships. Dive into some JavaScript, the coding language I know the least, even though I do understand a lot of it, functions and relationships, and even element by ID and get element by ID, and this is what we're modifying here. You need to target the different elements specifically, and there's a lot of different things you can do with JavaScript. Just found out the other day you can write HTML with it. So there's and there's PHP interpolation where you can write HTML, you can switch in between PHP and other languages. So right, HTML, and so it's really cool. You can do a lot with that. You can write really complicated code. It looks complicated, but it gets a lot done, and it does it in amazing ways. There's a lot of reasons to use PHP interpolation and things like that. I have researched a lot of things, right? Been briefed on a lot of things. Have dove into PHP a lot. Of course, SQL I have as well. Database structure, just the basics that goes along with that, along with HTML. Of course, CSS, I've been exposed to that for years. Just the idea of basic navigation on a website, is a concept that I feel like I understand. Just the idea of clicking around links and going around to different places. And that's something I've been doing since I was a kid. I had a class when I was in elementary school where for some reason they had us on computers and we were building like basic navigation with websites where you click on different buttons and it would bring you to different parts where you could do different things, and really gave me a big imagination. Something as basic as navigation, clicking on buttons or links and then designing the different shapes of them and what they would do. That really sparked my imagination as a child, and is actually something that's carried over into an adult. I built on that, and that is something I carry with me. It just I think I was thinking about that the other day. So there's a lot more. Okay, so I'm happy to talk about my background more. What I have been briefed on and really studied, maybe researched at different times. I have different links here, right? Just for reference, do have this archive here. Here's some Python learning. Dove into Python at one time. Here's Code Academy. Here's my archive. Here's coding. Here's when I worked as a low-code developer for. Oh, hang on. Let me. I actually did have my first job out of college. Graduated summa cum laude in computer information systems. Really cared about my degree. Didn't party at all when I finally went back to school the second time around, and did great. And really pleased. But got this job. They dropped me after a background check. Didn't make them feel super great. Couldn't use me, actually. They said that it was a government thing. It had to have a top secret clearance for a couple things, and I wouldn't qualify because of my background, which I'm sure I'm happy to talk to you about on my YouTube channel as well. Maybe not happy. I have made a lot of mistakes in my past. Maybe did a couple stupid things, maybe not made the best decisions always, right? So guilty of that as charged, perhaps even formally at different times in my life. So, but moving on from that, we have built a business with the mission of benefiting humanity on a global scale by deploying technology that helps them. So we do have a significant mission in life now that is overall generous and going to be prosperous. I'm sure. Want to help people, right? We want to make a significant impact and make people's lives easier so they can make other people's lives easier around them. That's the whole point. Just diving into some of my research. Here's like Java. I did learn Java in college. Here's the Agile Manifesto, which I could even pull up and we can go over my GitHub. I could even show you guys my development site. My first PHP system, which I ever coded by hand before AI existed. Here's Google development. Lots of Google stuff. Making apps and Android apps even. Took an Android app development in college. Some database, real-time database with Firebase and stuff like that. I don't know. I've started a lot of projects, not finished many. Here's some PHP coding links, all sorts of things related to CSS and specific PHP things like interpolation, how I was taught. How can I create variable names within a loop? This one's really interesting. So you would natively, like inside of the loop, will actually generate the variable name instead of using a variable name. Here's the Agile Manifesto. I think it's 12 principles. These are really important to me. I suppose I'll just read them out. Our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. I need to improve on that. Welcome changing requirements even late in development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Yeah, I'm always willing to implement changes and stuff. Some I'm a little resistant to, but I think you have to be in certain ways. But I'm not sure if that aligns up with the Agile Manifesto. More on that later. Delivery morning, working software frequently. They need to improve on that as part of the first iteration of their principles, from a couple weeks to a couple months. So we are at a couple weeks, in between a couple months. So maybe I'm actually on target to follow in with the manifesto, with a preference to a shorter time scale. Maybe could improve here. Business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. I'm not working together daily with them. I don't think he wants to. If he did, then I would want to know. Build projects around, but we are communicating a lot. So build projects around motivated individuals. He seems motivated. I'm just summarizing. The most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. Haven't done that. I mean, we do that on Zoom. It is face-to-face, I suppose, but not person-to-person, technically. All right, working software is the primary measure of progress. So this is actually, I haven't thought of it that way, but that's so important to me. I've even said that to him. Like, specifically, I said, it is so important to me that everything works perfectly as it should, design, blah, 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 whatever. Always. It should always work as it should. 100% of the time. Never should be like, oh, I'm a crappy system and fail. Okay, agile processes promote sustainable development. The sponsors, developers, and users should be able to maintain a constant pace indefinitely. I could improve on that. Definitely. Continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. I'm going to be going through that soon. Simplicity, the art of maximizing the amount of work not done, is essential. Okay, I think about that. This is good words to put in my brain to improve on that alone. Lots of improvement there I can do. I'm sure I could even use my imagination to even improve on that more, with the simplicity there being key archetype for my system. So the best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. That's what happened. Me and my client organized together to get this done, along with his business partner. And then at regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. That's what we're doing. He's helping me improve. He does have requirements, but he's very smart. I think my client is like the best client, by the way. He's very smart about the stuff he's asking me to do. He's not asking for a million things. He's mostly just impressed what I've already done and has some specific requirements that are just basics, like text. Like, he wants me to add text and they need to buy books. That's like all he said. I swear. He said like 7 or 8 things he's asked me for. That's it. And so over multiple sessions and improvements, and just when I've even elicited responses from him multiple times, just like, tell me what you want, add to it, design, functionality. What do you need, bro? And he's like, this and that, and that's it. Okay. Extremely reasonable. Trust me, almost. Okay. And so here's my GitHub. I do have this. Let's actually pull up the site, I guess. And my GitHub is not impressive, guys. It's not. Oops. Whoa. How do I clicked on the wrong thing there. Archive. How do I do this? Coding GitHub page. Okay, there. Full web system. This is my first web system that I ever built. I just have the code of it. It is not being hosted right now. I have thought about hosting my original web system that I coded by hand, just to be able to demo for like potential employers and stuff. Right now, I work in medical transport, and I am extremely happy with my job. I do not make much money, and I could make much more doing this full time, but I'm not in a situation right now where I'm comfortable transitioning unless I get into the right position, because there are so many things that I like about my job. In fact, the only thing I really want to change is the pay. The freedom. I work at home. I work on a computer. I just use the system all day. I mean, everything's basically perfect. I help people even. I mean, I'm doing important things. I'm getting people to medical appointments, for cancer, for dialysis, like life-saving stuff over and over again, just repeatedly every day. I work, I'm sending out drivers to basically save people's lives. I mean, it's not emergency, it's non-emergency medical transport. So people do not use me for ambulances, really. I do actually send ambulances in certain cases if they need a stretcher and they're going to a certain place. But it's not like an emergency ambulance, right? I suppose, like, it's not like the kind you see. It's like a non-emergency medical transport. So, it's like people going to dialysis and cancer treatments, doctor's appointments, to the pharmacy, all this stuff, whether they're in a wheelchair, a stretcher, or they are on basic life support, advanced life support, or whatever, if they can walk around. It is included with many people's insurance all across the nation. So people just get the benefit with their insurance, so they take advantage of it. It's basically free transportation with your insurance, right? You have, so many benefits that come with your insurance. It's basically free. Yeah, you pay for your insurance, but you just have transportation included. So that's where I come in, and I love my job. I don't want it to change, right? Crazy. And I'm even, I just make like pathetic amounts of money. Like high schoolers make more money than me. It's kind of ridiculous. The fact that I can do this with software and I know so much, means that I have a fertile ground to be able to improve upon and actually become better at this. Realistically, okay, I could take this serious. So no reason for me not to get in a situation with an employer that actually cares about me and wants me to realize my goals and make them money at the same time. Of course. I mean, like, what are you even talking about? But anyways, guys, that's just a little introduction about what goes on in my brain. And I'm not sure where it says it here, but incremental progress to me is maybe one of the keys of the Agile Manifesto. Maybe they should add a 13th principle because, by the way, simplicity, okay, does maybe infer incremental progress. Okay, the idea of completing one chunk of progress at a time, not an entire. Maybe that's something I do wrong with AI. Maybe I, instead of implementing these broad features all at once, maybe I should just break it down. But I know AI is capable of a lot, so I try to take advantage of that. Okay, it does waste me time. If I just did incremental progress, always just one little chunk at a time that I know it can handle without, and prompting it so that it only does that, since it does try to do multiple changes whenever you ask it to do one thing. It tries to think of everything, but it always kind of messes up when it reaches a certain level of complexity with AI. So, excuse me. I'm not sure if I actually. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, I think I've said this before, but gonna be catching you on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with League of Legends uploads. Of course, that is a primary content that we feature on our channel. And then on other days, you can expect software development videos and other stuff like League of Legends and other stuff. Vlogs, who knows what I have planned for the YouTube channel. I do try to keep my content refined to limited scope, right? I care about my content in a way, right? Maybe more than your average YouTuber. I think about the type of content I share. Maybe won't just do everything. I try to keep it related to certain topics, right? So this software development is a new thing on the YouTube channel, but we're going to be covering a broad array of things and diving into different coding examples. So if you do like code and you want to talk about different things, I will try to do maybe spend a little bit more time, at least a few minutes, okay, during each session where I'm talking about a little more of what is happening in line in the code to mix it up a little bit instead of such fast progress, right? And we do get a view into the code. You're always welcome to pause the video to take a look at what we're actually changing, even if I may not. I do try to scan everything, and I read really fast, and especially code. I just look at what is being changed, sometimes more often than not, but I just try to just look at it really quick, and then that's it. I mean, look for the critical parts. I mean, what is it changing? Is it using the name of the function properly? Are there any typos? Is it doing something wrong? Most of the time there's not typos, I suppose, but sometimes there are, and with the variable type definitions and the blobs and the strings and the integers and all that, the SSI, BBDD, whatever decimal, that the AI makes common mistakes there. It cannot use consecutive letters. It just does it wrong every time. It just can't count them right. So you do have to, that's one thing you can waste a lot of time on. If you just don't know what the AI is doing, you have to track it in the code. And it's even hard for you to spot that stuff out, right? It's hard for the AI to do it. It's impossible for the AI to do it properly sometimes. It just won't. But, for you as a human to track that in the code, you do have to analyze. And we do that, right? We have to fix it. So it would be worth maybe to talk about some of the things maybe in a way that would improve my own learning and understanding. Maybe we will specifically dive into JavaScript. Lots of things to do, right? Okay. And we don't even have to use this framework for this architecture for every system, right? The PHP setup, right? But it's beautiful and it works and it's so powerful. Okay. Limits are just like, wow, what the sky's the limit, dude. I feel like just busting out the scanner right now and, scanning something on my evpc.com. Okay. All right. I will see you guys later.